Now we're just days away from WrestleMania 40, and it appears as though Roman Reigns, by accident or not, has subtly confirmed that he will be retaining his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Cody Rhodes on Night 2 of the Showcase of the Immortals this year. As most of you guys are well aware, this is going to be Cody's second chance at dethroning Roman Reigns of the Undisputed Title, 2 WrestleMania shows back to back, and while a lot of fans seem to be picking Cody to finally finish his story and take the title away from Reigns, honestly, it's starting to look more and more like Roman Reigns will be retaining his championship at WrestleMania, and Cody could very well be going 2 WrestleManias in a row of not finishing his story. Okay, now you guys might be going, well, Sports Entertainer, what the hell are you going on about? There's no way that WWE would have Roman Reigns go over Cody Rhodes 2 WrestleManias in a row, right? Well, what's beginning to make me question WWE's booking plans for Mania this year was one of the comments that Roman Reigns made ahead of WrestleMania 40. Now, the comment I'm referring to was something Reigns said in his recent documentary that aired on A&E when discussing retirement, with Reigns essentially saying something along the lines of, "You guys better cherish these moments because once I lose the Undisputed Championship, I'm retiring or calling it quits." Something along those lines was said by Roman. Why this matters is because, let's face it, Roman Reigns is the top guy in WWE, and there's no way that Triple H or other officials would want to lose Roman right now. And if he actually means what he says and would retire if he loses the title to Cody, then WWE is losing out on their biggest name, who's currently having a historic reign as champion. And as I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware, Roman Reigns is only 5 months or so away from breaking Hulk Hogan's record as champion, and Roman would basically need to retain the belts at WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and keep the title until September 2024 to finally break Hogan's record. And considering we're so close to that in a sense, one side of me just feels like Triple H and WWE would say something like, well, we've made him champion this long, what's a few more months to break even more records? But the problem with that logic is then why don't you have Reigns break Bruno's record then at that point? Hell, you might as well if he's going to be keeping the title that bloody long. And honestly guys, that would be awful. So I'll say it right now. Personally, I feel there's no other booking call that makes any sense than having Cody Rhodes go over Roman Reigns and finally put an end to Roman's run as champion. That's what I feel WWE should do, and anything else would be a complete disaster. But a lot of fans felt like the right call was to have Cody go over last year, and it didn't happen, so how can we be so confident that WWE will get things right this year at WrestleMania, especially when that whole thing of surpassing Hulk Hogan's record as champion is so close. Plus, obviously, WWE still want to pull off Reigns versus The Rock at some point, whether at SummerSlam or next year's WrestleMania. So if Roman sticks to his word and leaves after losing his title, the whole Rock match would go out the window. However, you could look at Roman's comments about cherishing these moments while they last, and read them as Roman's 100% losing the title to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and this is subtly confirming it, and to enjoy Reigns while he's here leading up to WrestleMania. But guys, we simply cannot overlook the fact that Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes 2 wasn't even the planned WrestleMania 40 match. It was supposed to be Roman Reigns versus The Rock. That's why Rock came back in the first place, to finally have the dream match with Reigns, with it apparently being the plan even before Cody won the Royal Rumble, which is just insane. But fans went crazy enough on social media and started enough internet riots, so WWE pivoted and put Cody back in the spot to challenge Roman Reigns, resulting in The Rock turning heel and aligning with Roman. But all the stuff that's been going on the past couple of months is WWE working things on the fly and going with the flow. Completely unplanned. And had we gotten that Roman Reigns and The Rock WrestleMania 40 match for the Undisputed Championship, like WWE bizarrely planned, there's no doubt in my mind Roman would have went over The Rock, retained his title, and probably would have broken Hulk Hogan's record. And even though WWE pivoted and gave the match back to Cody because of all the insane online backlash, there's still a chance. And I'll say a pretty good chance that Roman Reigns could be retaining his Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania this year. And it's very possible that it doesn't even matter who Roman's wrestling at Mania, The Rock, Cody Rhodes, it might not even matter. The plan could still be for Roman to hold on to the belts for a while longer, and to at least break Hogan's record, which is right around the corner. I mean, right now I think it's safe to say that Seth Rollins is losing the World Heavyweight Championship to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania this year. That I'm pretty confident in happening, but for some reason, especially after Roman's comment on his A&E documentary that he's leaving after he loses the title, I can't help but see a scenario where Cody Rhodes loses again, and his whole finishing his story is postponed once again. I mean, I hope that's not the case because Roman's been champ long enough at this stage. I would even say too long in my opinion, but the fact that everyone seems to think it's a lock for Cody to walk out of WrestleMania 40 with the Undisputed title just makes me feel like WWE could throw us a massive curveball. Maybe we get a Dusty Rhodes type situation with Cody where he does seemingly win at WrestleMania, but then the following night on Raw it's ruled a DQ win for Cody by The Rock, let's say. Because it could be proven that Roman Reigns or another member of the Bloodline cheated in the match and went unnoticed until later review, resulting in Cody still winning but by DQ, but the belt remains with Roman, very similar to how Dusty Rhodes was screwed out of his title win against Ric Flair at Starrcade 85. Now again, obviously this is a scenario that I personally would not want to see happen. I believe it's time to finally get those damn titles off of Roman Reigns and officially make Cody Rhodes the new face of WWE on SmackDown as the Undisputed Champion. But it almost seems too predictable for Cody to walk out of WrestleMania 40 the new Undisputed Champ. So I do feel there's a chance either Cody Rhodes loses to Roman Reigns, or we get some kind of a scenario where Cody's screwed out of the title with a Dusty Rhodes Starrcade 85 type of situation. Now the question would then be, well, when the heck would Roman lose the title if not at WrestleMania 40 to Cody Rhodes? And if Roman does actually retain the belts at Mania this year, I truly don't have an answer to that question. Roman Reigns says he will retire if he loses the title, but providing he keeps the belt, Roman Reigns talks like he has a lot of years left in the tank from what I've seen. And I know most of you guys don't even want to consider this, but is there a chance that WWE keep that title on Roman Reigns long enough to break Bruno Sammartino's record? I mean, personally, I don't think WWE would be that insane, because that would mean Roman would have to keep the title until May 2028, which seems far-fetched to the extreme. But again, that Hulk Hogan record is right around the corner in September and isn't nearly as far-fetched, which would make Roman the third longest reigning WWE champion in history, only behind Bob Backlund and Bruno. It does seem like WWE sort of want to erase Hulk Hogan's record because of his controversies, so I'll leave it like this. If Roman does retain at WrestleMania 40, I won't be surprised at all. That's all I'll say on it. And with that, let me turn it over to you guys. Let me know down in the comment section below. Firstly, your thoughts on the legitimate possibility that WWE throw us a big curveball by having Roman Reigns go over Cody Rhodes 2 WrestleManias in a row and retain his Undisputed Championship. And what is your take when it comes to Triple H or WWE possibly wanting Roman Reigns to surpass and beat Hulk Hogan's record as champion, which would come to fruition in September 2024, roughly 5 months or so from now? Could you guys handle seeing Cody Rhodes lose again at WrestleMania and not finish his story? And would you be upset to see Roman Reigns hold on to the Undisputed title for another couple of months to break at least one more record with Hulk Hogan? Honestly, we seriously doubt another current star will get this close to breaking Hogan's title record again, at least not anytime soon. So WWE may think it would be a big mistake not to have Roman break the record when he's had such an unusually long title reign in this day and age, which is rare, especially for the World Championship. Gunther's having a historic run with the Intercontinental title, but when it comes to the main world titles, it's incredibly rare for a superstar in this day and age to hold the title for as long as Roman Reigns has. Regardless, sound off in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.